Every morning, 365 days a year, farmers across this country rise to the task of feeding the world. Ag State understands the challenges and difficulties our livestock producers face. We are producers with you. This is why at Ag State, we produce the superior feed our farmers need at a competitive price. Livestock producers partnered with the feed experts at Ag State can leverage the knowledge gained along with the most up-to-date advice to produce effective improvements to your bottom line. Ag State, helping producers prosper.
My name's Tyson with Larry Beckman Motors. We've been here for over 50 years, 3 generations, here every day. We're a full-line Chrysler dealer, so Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and then we also are a full-line Ford dealer. We have a great service department. We service a big area, a full-line Chrysler tech and a full-line Ford tech, do a lot of oil changes and services, and we wash your car and vacuum it every oil change. We are a small-town dealer, and we treat people with respect. We want them to feel comfortable and try to treat people the way we would want to be treated.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities, business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
Christensen Van Houten Funeral Homes offers many different services. At their funeral homes, they explain the many different options in personalizing your service, then allowing you to make your own decisions. Their training and experience have prepared them to guide you through a very difficult time. They are committed to providing meaningful ceremonies to help you honor and remember the one that you have lost with a personalized service or for pre-planning your own funeral. Christensen Van Houten Funeral Homes is a proud supporter of OABCIG.
Curry Seeds in Odebolt is a proud supporter of the OABCIG Falcons. As your local farmer-owned and operated source for DeKalb and Asgrow since 1984, we know the importance of getting the right seed for your operation. DeKalb and Asgrow bring you the best genetics and technology to manage the most important inputs to your operation. Come see John or David today. Go Falcons!
I was just wondering.
Enter query.
Should I use a robot?
Vacuum?
No. Are robots
Bots taking over the world? Yes.
Never mind.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Unlike a robo-advisor, we can put together a personalized plan.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Denise Van Dusen in Ida Grove at 712-364-2931.
The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove wants to wish the OABCIG Falcons good luck. They know that whether it's athletics or academics, the OABCIG students work hard. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove offers old-fashioned customer service combined with today's technology to provide the high-quality, professional, personal, and commercial services that you deserve. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove, a proud supporter of the OABCIG schools.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Denise Van Dusen in Ida Grove at 712-364-2931.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of OABCIG Falcon Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Memorial Park here in Boone, Iowa for tonight's Iowa Class 2A Substate 7 Substate Championship baseball game between the visitors on the scoreboard, Chariton, and the home team on the scoreboard, your OABCIG Falcons. Neil Cruz here bringing you the action on Fuller Digital Solutions. Got Madison with me for the night on the video and the camera, computer doing all the smart stuff. I'm just here to sit and talk, bring you the baseball action. So, between her camera skills and me talking, I hope to bring you the best quality commentation and picture we can, and hopefully bring you a Falcon win. Just FYI, the Falcons are 1-0 with me at ball games this year, so we'll see how that works out. But, like I said, welcome to Memorial Park here in Boone. Both teams have taken infield, and they're doing the coach at umpire meeting at home plate, and I had forgotten until just a second ago that in the playoffs you get this far and there's 3 umpires on the field for Iowa high school baseball, and it looks like there is someone from Boone, looks like maybe the coach or the AD, they're kind of giving them the ins and the outs of always got to be a meeting at the plate between the umpires and the coaches about the rules of the field, like places where the ball could go out and whatnot. So tonight's Substate 7 championship game between OAB and Chariton. Neil Cruz with Fuller. We're going to step aside for 30 seconds and we'll be right back with more pregame here on Falcon Baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Horn Memorial Hospital and Clinics, Ida Grove, Holstein, Odeboat, and Mapleton. Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove is your ideal hospital, where personalized care is delivered by friendly, familiar faces you know and trust. 10 providers at 4 local clinics, as well as 11 outpatient clinics on site, allow for accessibility and convenience. Find out more about how Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove and their area clinics can be your ideal hospital and your partner in health and wellness. Horn Memorial Hospital, your ideal hospital.
Welcome back to Memorial Field here in Boone, folks. Neil Cruz on Fuller Digital Solutions bringing you Falcon Baseball versus Chariton, the Substate game. The winner of tonight's game advances to Merchants Park in Carroll, Iowa for the Iowa Class 2A State Baseball Tournament. So we'll run down some starting lineups here for both teams, and then we'll probably get to we'll look at some season records and whatnot and how those teams got to this point throughout the tournament. First for Chariton, they will start and play this way. Number 5 leading off, number 5 playing shortstop, Mason Smith. Batting second for Chariton will be the first baseman, number 15, Logan Shore. Batting third will be the catcher, number 2, Caleb Offenberger. Batting fourth will be the left fielder, number 12, Brock Oxenrider. Number 10, the second baseman, Kason Page. Batting sixth will be number 14, the right fielder, Kenton Jensen. Batting seventh will be the third baseman, number 27, Connor Shore. Batting eighth will be number 4, the pitcher on the mound tonight, Jace Gwynn. And batting ninth will be the center fielder, number 11, Keegan Evans. And now the lineup for your OABCIG Falcons. Same identical lineup, I believe, as the other night. They will start this way. Leading off, the shortstop, number 35, Jax DeJean. The third baseman, number 3, Miles Chesney. Batting third will be number 34, the first baseman, freshman Evan Hoffman. On the mound tonight for the Falcons, batting fourth, number 1, Bryson Kohler. Left field, batting fifth, number 20, Cade Spots. Batting sixth for the Falcons, number 4, second baseman, Miles Beck. Behind the plate for the Falcons tonight, batting seventh, number 21, Isaac Hofling. In center field for the Falcons, batting eighth, number 12, Kelton Ladwig. And batting ninth will be number 2, the right fielder, Andrew Parks. That is the starting lineups for both of these teams. How did these teams get here? Sheridan comes to us 24-3 out of the South Central Conference. They were 7-3 in their conference. That conference consists of teams like Sheridan was 23-4, Knoxville, Cardinal, and Clark. They are led by head coach Brady Trineri. The OABCIG Falcons 15-8, 7-2 out of the Western Valley, a very top-heavy conference. Woodbury Central, KP, Kingsley Pearson, OA, and then Ridgeview. Kingsley Pearson also playing in a Substate championship game tonight against Akron Westfield, led by head coach Tyler Johnson and assisted by Jeff Rasmussen. Sheridan 5-0 in their last 5 games. I always look at their last 5, but then for the Chargers of Sheridan, you have to look back to June 3rd. Why is that date important? June 3rd. Madison, how many days ago was June 3rd? We're talking 40, 45 days? That was the Sheridan Chargers' last loss. 18 games in a row for the Chargers. They got here second round, they had a first round bye, beating Ogden 4-1. And then Saturday night in the district championship game, upset state powerhouse Van Meter 6-5 in extra innings. Van Meter had to squeak one across in the 7th to send it to extra innings, and then Sheridan got one in the top of the 8th, and then held Van Meter in the bottom to advance to tonight's championship game. Sheridan lost to Van Meter last year in the second round 12-2, so that was a comeback game, payback game for them. OABCIG got here via wins against Southeast Valley 10-9 in a game they had to come back from, scored 5 runs in the 6th and 3 in the 7th to walk off Southeast Valley with a 10-9 win. And then Saturday with a home win over Kemper Catholic out of Carroll 8-4. That is how those teams got here. They're just doing lineups on the field. We're going to step aside for 30 seconds, and we'll be right back with more Falcon baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Ida Bowl. Fun and fantastic food in one location. Some of the reviews you'll find, the food is always great and comes in generous portions. The service is awesome. They are so accommodating, a great place for a family celebration. Check out their Facebook page and you'll see what I'm talking about. Featuring daily lunch specials, superb supper options, and stick around for the bowling. It'll be a strike every time when you roll into Ida Bowl in Ida Grove.
And the 8-hole playing center field, number 12. Welcome back to Memorial Park here in Boone, folks. Tonight's Iowa Class 2A Substate number 7 state Substate championship game. The winner of tonight's game between OABCIG Falcons and Sheridan Chargers will advance to Carroll to the Iowa Class 2A state championship game. Lineups done in-house here. They're going to step aside for national anthem, so we will as well back in a couple minutes after we honor our country.
Welcome to your new home from Ida Grove Homes. Your new home is strong. It's built with state-of-the-art indoor construction techniques and expertise in a controlled environment. Your new home is tough with exceptional energy efficiency and lower maintenance costs. Your new home is an outstanding value. We deliver homes faster at a lower cost with guaranteed pricing. Your new home is unique with endless floor plan and design options. Check them out at our website.
So stop by Ida Grove Homes and let us introduce you to your new home.
Is a creative and flexible learning opportunity of the Shenandoah Community School District. Through Ignite, students and families can perfectly tailor an educational system that matches their own individual needs. So you might be wondering, who's Ignite for?
My name is Caitlin Witcher and I am a hybrid student with Ignite. I'm Camden Besley and I'm an Ignite student.
I am Alex Frazee and I am a hybrid student that has the opportunity to take Ignite courses.
Ignite is flexible, accessible, and inclusive of all students K through 12. So the only question is Ignite right for you?
Due up for Chariton in their half of the first inning.
Welcome back to Boone, folks. As we get things started here, the OABCIG Falcons and the Chariton Chargers will face off for a trip to the state tournament on the line here in Boone tonight. On the mound for the Falcons tonight is, just like the other night, junior Bryson Kohler. He's got a 3-2 record on the season, team leading 46 strikeouts. The other night, he pitched 3 1/3. He went 54 pitches, only gave up 5 hits, 2 runs. He struck out 3. Due up for the Chariton Chargers. Their lineup will go this way: Mason Smith, Logan Shore, and Caleb Offenberger. Mason Smith leads the Chargers in almost all offensive categories. 43 hits, 6 doubles, 2 home runs. Third on the team with 24 RBIs, but a team leading 443 batting average. He went 2 for 4 with 2 singles the other night against Van Meter in their win to bring them to this game. Defense for the Falcons. Behind the plate is Hofling. Kohler on the mound. Big tall freshman Hoffman at first. Beck at second. DeJean at short. Chesney at third. Outfield left to right is Spots, Ladwig, and Parks. The Chargers come to us from the South Central Conference down in southeast Iowa. Let's see. They got by Van Meter, like I said, 6-5 in extra innings. 24-3 on the season. All 3 losses were conference losses. They went 7-3 in the conference. Umpire calls 2 pitches left. Thanks for joining us tonight here on Fuller Digital Solutions. I'm Neil Cruz, bringing you the action from Boone. Madison Jurgensen along with the video and the computer side of it. Beautiful ballpark here in Boone, Merchants Park. They had a table set up for us, chairs ready to go, everything. So beautiful, wonderful accommodations thanks to the Boone athletic director. So leading off for Chariton, I have going to have a 6:59 game time. First pitch will be Mason Smith, number 5, a senior. He is the shortstop for the Chargers. He steps into the right-handed batter's box. Kohler steps on. He looks to Hofling to get the sign for the first pitch, and we're underway here in Boone. First pitch from Kohler in, breaking ball in for a strike.
First pitch was at 6:59 p.m. with the game time temperature of 77 degrees.
I love the in-house PA. 77-degree game time temp. First pitch at 6:59. The 0-1 from Kohler. Breaking ball, ground ball to Chesney at third, and he misplays it over to first, and he gets the out! Nice throw by Miles Chesney from third base. Every kid that plays Little League Baseball should watch that play over and over, because Chesney played that off his glove, took a step, and then realized he didn't have the ball, hurried back, picked up the ball, and threw to first. That is what it is all about, is staying with that ball and getting it over to first. Nice throw. It helps when you have 6'4" Hoffman stretching out to grab it. The first pitch in. This is Logan Shore, number 15, the first baseman for the Chargers. Shore on the season, a junior, hitting .268. He's been walked a team high 19 times. That one ground ball hit. It goes off the glove of Hoffman. And even if he'd have got it, I don't know if they'd have gotten the out, because Kohler was not on his way over to first to cover first, because Hoffman was far enough off the base.
Catcher number 2, Caleb Offenberger.
And that'll bring up the catcher number 2, Caleb Offenberger, a junior, a team-high 100 at-bats. We talked the last game against Kemper Catholic, who had played a lot more games than the Falcons. They had kids with over 100 at-bats. And so Offenberger comes in hitting 400 on the season with the runner at first. Ground ball, shortstop to DeJean. He's going to flip to 2 for the first out. Over to first, but not in time, so they get the first half of the double play. Offenberger's going to get on for fielder's choice, and we're going to have a fixed 6-4 out for the second out. And that'll bring up the left fielder, number 12, Brock Oxenreiter, a junior, hitting .409 on the season, a .495 on base percentage. He's got a team-high 5 triples. And it'll be a courtesy runner, number 7 for the catcher. Let's see, number 7, Quentin Gruel will be the runner for the Chargers. He'll run for Offenberger, the catcher. This is Oxenrider, the left fielder. Throw over to first. Not in time. Gruwell slides back in safe. 2 outs, top of the first. Base hit that got through the hole, and then the Falcons turned the first half of a double play. Couldn't get second half. Runner goes. Throw down from Hofling. Not in time. He's going to slide in safe. Gruwell with the stolen base. And a 1-1 count. Oh, that's going to be the first. That was the first one in. He threw over to first. So an 0-1 count to Oxenrider. Number 12, the junior, with a runner on second. Chargers got a runner in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So Kohler's got him down 0-2 here with 2 outs. And a runner on second. Chargers trying to get things started up right away. Offenberger with a base hit to the right side, got through between first and second. The 0-2 swung on, base hit to center field. They're going to wave the runner around as Ladwig misplays it in center, and he's going to be in for the score. And Oxenrider is going to go in for second base. He's going to be scored with a single, and then he's going to go to second on the air in center field as Ladwig misplayed it and then threw home. And Oxenrider picks up the RBI, and we got a 1-0 ball game here. And Oxenrider comes over, hands his batting gloves to the base coach, and that'll bring up number 10, the second baseman, Cason Page. Cason Page, a senior, team high 31 RBIs, 371 on the season, but he has 18 strikeouts. So with a runner on second, down 1-0, Kohler comes set out of the stretch. He gets a sign. He comes in, high fastball out of the way. 1-0 the count from Kohler. Substate baseball here in Boone, folks. Sheridan Chargers versus your OABCIG Falcons. The 1-0 from Kohler, down and away. Nice block by Hofling. Oh, could have had a play at third, but Hofling could not get a handle on the ball.
Baseman number 10, Cason Page.
The runner, Oxenrider, attempted to go to third. Hofling jumped up to make the throw, and he couldn't. The ball was on the ground, and it's like he just couldn't quite pick it up. He tried 2-3 times, just couldn't quite grab it. So a runner at third, up 1-0. Cason Page is looking to make it 2-0 here with a base hit would score a run. The 2-0 from Kohler. Up and high. He thought about swinging. Nice take by Page. 3-0 the count. Cason Page, a senior, 89 at-bats on the season, 25 singles, 5 doubles, 2 triples, and a home run. Like I said, team leading 31 RBIs. Showed bunt, pulled it back, but it was in for a strike. You know, you see all kinds of umpires throughout the year. Some are really quiet in their strike calls, but this guy really, he turns his whole body to the side, he points a finger, and he yells the word strike. So, going to be no confusion on a ball and a strike here. The 3-1 swung on, foul ball over the right field dugout. Full count for Kohler on Page. 3-2 with 2 outs. Chargers got one across, 1-0, and they got a runner on third. The payoff pitch from Kohler. Swung on, foul down the right field line, out of play. Fuller Digital Solutions bringing you Falcon baseball here from Boone. Substate game. Winner advances to the Class 2A state baseball tournament in Carroll, Iowa. Merchants Park there in Carroll. The full count pitch swings at a high fastball, and Kohler strikes him out for the third out. But not until a run is across. 1 run, 1 hit.
OABCIG error.
1 error and 1 left on base. Due up for the Falcons in the bottom. DeJean, Chesney, and Hoffman back in 30 seconds on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Master the mealtime rush with a refrigerator that helps you cut down on clutter. The Whirlpool 4-door refrigerator keeps groceries in sight and easy to find. From easy reach shelves to a flexible ice bin, see how the 4 sleek compartments help keep ingredients organized so you can get dinner on the table. Visit Jim's TV and Appliance to learn more. Jim's TV and Appliance in Odebolt, your Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana authorized service center, serving the area for more than 65 years.
Welcome back to Merchants Park in Boone, folks. 1-0. Sheridan picks up a run in the first inning on one hit and one Falcon error. Leading off for the Falcons will be 35, freshman shortstop Jax DeJean. On the mound for the Chargers is sophomore Jace Gwynn, a 4-0 record, 1.24 ERA, and a whip of 102. 22 strikeouts on the season. DeJean comes in with a batting average of .561. Number 3 in the state of Iowa. He went 2 for 3 with that grand slam and 6 RBIs the other night. First pitch up and out of the zone. 1-0 the count to DeJean. On the season, he's been hit by pitch 12 times. His on-base percentage, .621. DeJean settles in. He fouls one down the third baseline. 1-1 the count. Evens it out right over to the Falcon dugout. We got 31 singles, 10 doubles, 3 triples, 2 home runs, 25 RBIs for the Falcons. Sophomore versus freshman. Gwynn settles in. The 1-1. Breaking ball just a bit high. 2-1 the count to DeJean. He's just got a knack to get on base. Been hit by a pitch. He's walked 12 times, been hit by a pitch 1 time. That's why his on-base percentage is .621. Out and away, 3-1 the count. Good take. DeJean steps in. Playing shortstop tonight. He came in and pitched 7 pitches and got the last out against Kemper the other night to advance to this game. The 3-1 from Gwynn. Swing and a miss on the low. Down in the dirt, so it evens, makes the count full. 3-2. Gwynn, just a sophomore. He started 4 games. He's 4-0 for the Chargers. The payoff pitch from Gwynn. Swung on, hit left field. It's deep. Going back. Catches it at. Oxenrider catches it at the warning track. He was up against the fence when he caught that, so a hard hit ball.
Number 3,
and for the first out, and that'll bring up third baseman Miles Chesney. Number 3, Chesney, a junior, .382 batting average. He came in relief and pitched 3 1/3 the other night. 3 1/3, really good innings. Gave up 3 hits and 2 runs. Struck out 3 against Kemper. Chesney, he was 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Also swung on, ground ball past the pitcher, dies in the grass. Chesney's gonna be out at first. That was a close play. Chesney's got some wheels.
First baseman.
Nice stretch over there by number 15, the first baseman, Logan Shore. It was a slow roller. It got past Gwynn, and it was kind of in that dead man's land between the pitcher and the second baseman. And Gwynn's the one that finally got it and threw over for the out. So 2 down as we go to the first baseman, freshman number 34, Evan Hoffman for the Falcons. The first pitch from Gwynn, breaking ball up and out of the zone, 1-0 the count. Hoffman on the season hitting .400 as a freshman, .487. On-base percentage, 24 singles, a triple and a double to his credit. The 1-0 right down the pipe for a strike. 1-1 the count from Gwynn. 1-0 ball game in favor of the Chargers. They picked one up in the top on 1 hit and 1 Falcon error. 2 outs here, bottom of the first. Hoffman with a 1-1 count from Gwynn. The delivery swung on, fouled back, and right in front of us. We got a nice little seat here just to the first base side of home plate. A beautiful ballpark here in Boone. Never been here to this ballpark. Beautiful field here. Swung on, foul down the right field line, out of play. 1-2 the count here at Memorial Park in Boone. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions. I'm Neil Cruz bringing you the action as the Falcons vie for a spot in the Class 2A state baseball tournament. Sheridan picks up the big upset over Van Meter the other night. The 1-2 to Hoffman. He fouls it back. He stays alive against Gwynn.
Again, if anybody is helping with foul balls, please return either foul ball to either of the dugouts.
Gwynn works out of the stretch, even with nobody on base. Some guys are just comfortable that way. The 1-2. Ground ball to the shortstop, grabs it on 2 hops, a couple hoppers, over to first. for the out. Falcons go down 1-2-3. After one in Boone, it's 1-0 Chargers. Sheridan with the lead, due up for the Chargers. Jensen, Shore, and Gwynn. Back in 30 seconds on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Visit Jim's TV and Appliance in Odebolt to see the Whirlpool washer with 2 ways to wash, thanks to the 2-in-1 removable agitator. With a flexible capacity, you can take the agitator out for bulky loads or keep it in for items like jeans. Shop now at Jim's TV and Appliance and get twice the washer you have at home. Jim's TV and Appliance in Odebolt, your Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana authorized service center, serving the area for more than 65 years.
Welcome back to Boone, folks. Fuller Digital Solutions bringing you Falcon baseball. 1-0 Sheridan after one here in Boone. Sheridan due up here in the second will be right fielder Kenton Jensen, third baseman Connor Shore, and the pitcher Jace Gwynn. Kohler will be out there for his second inning of work. Sheridan got one in the first on 1 hit and 1 Falcon error. This will be the right fielder, number 14, Kenton Jensen. Jensen on the season, he's a junior, .316 batting average, 12 RBIs, 19 singles, 5 doubles, and a triple. Has a .409 on-base percentage. He'll settle in the right-handed box. Kohler work out of the windup. He sets on, gets his sign from Hofling, and we're underway in the second inning from Boone. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1 the count. Kohler has a knack of getting ahead in the count. Let's see, he got ahead there. He's been ahead in 3 of the 5 batters he's faced. It's always a key as a high school. You can get ahead. That's a huge in the mindset part of it. The 0-1 from Kohler. Breaking ball outside a little bit too far. You kind of pick up little things from the umpires. This guy, if it's an outside pitch, he's going to look to the outside. He's going to kind of look which way it missed. So it's always nice to know. The 1-1 down and away. Misses the zone. 2-1 from Kohler. Bryson, the junior, started the game the other night against Kemper. The 2-1 swung on, fouled back, evens out the count. Falcons got a lot of help from the offense. 12 hits against Kemper the other night. Only 1 error on the Falcons, so that helps. The 2-2 from Kohler up and tried to get him to chase a fastball. Not going to happen. 3-2 count to Jensen. Let's see, Jensen has walked 10 times on the season. So the payoff pitch from Kohler out of the windup. Swung on, base hit center field. It's going to land in front of Ladwig. And the Chargers got the lead batter aboard on a single.
Third baseman, number 27.
And that'll bring up number 27, third baseman Connor Shore. Just a freshman for the Chargers, hitting .313, 26 RBIs, second on the team. Only 2 Page. So with a runner on first and a 1-0 lead, Shore steps in looking to get a second inning going for the Chargers here in Boone. Jensen on first. Kohler's going to work out of the stretch. Kohler sets. He's going to check his runner out. Throw over to first to Hoffman. Not in time. Jensen slides back safe. Let's see some running stats. Kenton Jensen, 4 of 4 on the season. Stolen bases, first pitch in. Breaking ball drops right in the zone. So again, Kohler gets ahead in the count. 0-1 to Shore. Another, that one missed just high. That one looked good from here, but just a bit high. Connor Shore, younger brother of first baseman Logan Shore. The 1-1 from Kohler. Jensen gets a lead at first. That one falls right in the zone. That looked like it was about the same place, if not higher than the one before it. They've all 3 been in the same vicinity, but we have a 1-2 count to freshman Connor Shore for the Chargers. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for out number 1 of the inning. One down, runner on first will bring up your pitcher, number 4, Jace Gwynn, a sophomore, 222 batting average, 367 on base, but he has a team high 23 strikeouts on the season, and with Jensen at first. Batter and Jensen check their cards, or instead of the coach giving signs, he just yells out a number, and each player has a card with numbers on it that tells you what the situation is. He shows bunt, throw over to first, not in time. Jensen slides in safe. Kohler's got a decent pickoff move, and when you got, I still got to look up how tall Hoffman is. I'm going to say he's a good 6'5". It's nice to have a big, tall first baseman with a reach. Shows bunt, pulls it back. The runner goes, throw down. Beck can't handle it at second, and the run, Jensen's going to be safe. Looked like the throw was good. Beck caught it and tagged him, but he dropped the ball on the tag. And it's going to be a runner at second with one out. And a 1-0 count on Gwynn. Chargers from Sheridan with a 1-0 lead. They picked up one in the first on the Falcons. So Kohler checks his runner. He comes set. Caught the corner. 0-2 the count. 1-1. Thought the first one was a strike, but they put that up as a ball. So it's 1-1 with one out to Jace Gwynn, a sophomore. 6 doubles on the season. Swung on, hit high left field, back to the fence. It's going to land at the fence. Chargers are going to send Jensen around. Gwynn's going to be in with an RBI double, and it's 2-0 Sheridan. As Gwynn puts one to the fence, Ladwig right between Ladwig and Spots, right about at the Boone sign. There's a big old sign on the little center field fence says Boone Baseball.
Center fielder, number 11, Keegan Evans.
And that's going to bring up your number 9 hitter, number 11, playing center field, Keegan Evans. Just an 8th grader. And there's going to be a runner. Courtesy runner is going to be number 4. Oh, that's Gwynn. He just came over and brought his batting gloves to the coach. So Keegan Evans, the 8th grader, hitting 270 on the season. That one, first one in from Kohler for a strike. Let's see, Keegan Evans. See, he's got 10 hits on the season, 8 singles, a double, a triple, 6 RBIs, 364 on base percentage. All these Chargers have really high on base percentages. They know how to take at bats. That one swung on, back off, foul out of play. So an 0-2. Kohler ahead in the count again. 0-2 with one out here. Runner on second for the Chargers. They got one across already this inning to make it 2-0 here in Boone. The 0-2 from Kohler. Swung on, pops straight up. Hopefling's got some room. He's underneath it down the first baseline, but he drops it out of his glove. Tried to catch it basket style. Him and Kohler were both going at it. I could see Kohler kind of step off just a little bit, so he knew it was Hopefling's ball, but couldn't quite make the catch. That could come back to haunt them here with a runner on second and only one out. Keegan Evans steps in. The 0-2, swing and a miss. Foul ball, foul ball. It was a drop strike, and so Hofling was on his way to get it, and the umpire clearly called foul ball. So 2-0 Sheridan here, top of the second. One out, the 0-2 count. Inside pitch makes it 1-2 to Evans, the 8th grader. He's played in 21 of the 27 games. He started 15 of those games. Hitting 270 on the season, playing center field for the Chargers. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Out number 2 of the inning. Strikeout number 2 of the inning. And with a runner on second, 2 outs, that'll bring up the top of the order for the Chargers. Mason Smith grounded out to Chesney at third in the first inning. If you remember, that was the one that Chesney kind of misplayed and had to turn around and grab the ball, but made a heck of a throw anyway and got Smith out at first. with a runner on second. The first pitch, he turns around and throws back to second. Beck drops the ball, and the runner's going to go. Gwynn's going to go to third. Nice baseball intuition. The throw back to Beck, and nobody backing up second base, and the ball rolls into the ground. It didn't go very far, but there was nobody back there to get it. And Gwynn is on his horse over to third, so a runner 90 feet away from scoring with 2 outs here. Top of the order up to Smith. Rocket down the left field line, foul. 0-1 the count. That's down the line fair. That's going to score one and be at least a double. Spots is playing quite a bit in towards center field. So an 0-1 count on Mason Smith as we are in the top of the second, 2-0 Chargers. 2 outs here. The 0-1 count from Kohler. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. 0-2. And again, another batter, Kohler, gets ahead on the count. I think he's been ahead on the count on every batter this inning. The 0-2 popped up in the air. DeJean says he's underneath it for the catch, and he makes the catch for the out. So 3 outs as we go to the bottom of the second. Sheridan picks up 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, or 1 error, we're going to call that an error, and they leave 1 on base. So due up for the Falcons in the bottom. Bryson Kohler, Cade Spots, Miles Beck, back in 30 on Fuller Digital Solutions.
What word best describes your kitchen? Stunning, spacious, beautiful, maybe even functional. If you are considering a new kitchen that encompasses all of the above, it's time to call Kitchens and More by Melissa, your holiday kitchens dealer in Arthur. It all starts with your vision, which is brought to 3D life, then custom built and professionally installed by Melissa and Matt, working side by side with you on every detail. Kitchens and More by Melissa, a holiday kitchens dealer where quality products meet professional design.
Welcome back to Boone, folks. Going in the bottom of the second. Sheridan Chargers lead 2-0 as they picked up another one due up for the Falcons. Kohler spots Beck. This is Substate number 7. Champion goes to Carroll, or Iowa, to the state championships. Substate number 8 is Underwood versus Clarinda. We'll get through the rest of them. Substate 6, Des Moines Christian versus Pleasantville. The Substate 5, Sumner Fredericksburg versus Anamosa. We'll get to some of the other ones as we go through this broadcast. Leading off will be Bryson Kohler, the pitcher tonight. First pitch in from Gwynn. Breaking ball gets him swinging and missing. Bryson Kohler hitting .338 on the season. 15 RBIs, 25 hits. Pitched the Falcons to a win the other night. The 0-1, swing and a miss. 0-2. Gwynn in his second inning of work. Just 13 pitches for Gwynn in the first inning, unofficially. I'll count up Kohler's here in a little bit. So the 0-2 from Gwynn to Kohler. Swung on, popped high, left field. Deep center field, caught by Evans for the out. Out number 1, and that'll bring up left fielder number 20, Cade Spots, just a sophomore, hitting .342 on the season for the Falcons. So with 1 out in the second, down 2-0, Spots trying to get something going for his Falcons. Gwynn out of the stretch, he looks in, that one outside, 1-0. The 1-0 from Gwynn. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball down in the dirt. Evens it out 1-1 from Gwynn to Spots. On deck is the second baseman, Miles Beck. And then Hofling, Ladwig, and Parks. 1-1 here in the second inning. 1-1 the count. That one high and away. Gets away from him. 2-1 the count from Gwynn. Beautiful night here in Boone for a baseball game. The 2-1 swung on, fouled back, evens it out 2-2. Other Class 2A games tonight. Substate 4 is Cascade versus Wilton. Substate 3, New Hampton versus Denver. Appleton Parkersburg versus Dyke, New Hartford, and then this one in, foul ball back. Leaves it 2-2. Substate 1 is Esterville Lincoln Central versus Unity Christian. Let's see, there was one of them in there. Substate 4, it's the 3 seed versus the 4 seed. Cascade versus Wilton. So that'll be interesting to see who goes to state. The 2-2 with one out. Swung on, fouled back. Spots stays alive. On deck, second baseman Miles Beck. Beck 2 for 3 the other night with 2 singles. This Falcon team, a young team, just 2 seniors in the starting lineup. That one, look good from here. But he says it was outside. It was outside. Full count to Spots here in the second. One out. The payoff pitch from Gwynn. Hit, ground ball between second and short. Grabbed by the shortstop. Nice play by Mason Smith. Dives. It went right between the shortstop and the third baseman. And Smith dives and makes a throw. He wasn't going to get Spots out, but he made the throw anyway. So infield single for Spots. Gets things going with one out, and that'll bring up Miles Beck. Beck, I said the other night, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Back on the season, 310. Been walked a team high 12 times. Throws over to first. A close play. Got Spots leading off a little bit. Let's see if Spots is a base stealer. Cade Spots, he's 3 of 3 on the season. So 3 of 3 is good, but then you got DeJean down there who's got 24 out of 25. Falcons as a team have sold 73 bases. That one up and away, 1-0 the count to Beck. Falcons looking to get this thing going here with Spots on first after the infield single with only one out here in the second. Beck settles in. Gwynn out of the stretch. He checks his runner, throws over. Not in time. That one inside, 2-0. Gwynn, like I say, on the season 4-0. ERA of 1.24. 22 strikeouts on the season. The 2-0 swung on, popped up high, left field, shallow left field. The shortstop Smith is back underneath it, calls everybody off for the out. And there's 2 down in the second. That'll bring up the catcher, number 21, Isaac Hofling, a sophomore, hitting .381 on the season. Hofling, 24 hits, all singles, 11 RBIs. He's been walked 10 times. Hofling, 3 for 3 the other night with 3 singles. Just a sophomore. It was Spots on first. Down 2-0. They look to get something going here with 2 outs. Hofling settles in after a throw over to first. Gwynn out of the stretch. Comes in. That one in for a strike. The 0-1. Try to get some updates from other 2A. That one swung, fouled back, so 0-2 to Hofling. Substate 1, Esterville up 1-0 on Unity Christian early in the game. So 2 outs, the 0-2 pitch to Hofling here from Gwynn. High fastball out of the zone, 1-2. Spots on first after the infield single, sandwiched between 2 pop-outs for the Falcons, so 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. 2-0 Sheridan trying to get out. The 1-2. Curveball sets him down looking for the third out.
For the Falcons in their half of the second inning, no runs off of 1 hit.
1 hit, no runs, no errors. They leave 1 on base. After 2 complete here in Boone, Sheridan 2-0 Due up for Sheridan will be Shore, Offenberger, and Oxenrider. Back in 30 seconds on Fuller Digital Solutions.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome back to Boone, folks. OABCIG down 2-0 as they start the third. Due up for the Chargers will be the number 2 batter in the order, Logan Shore, Offenberger, Oxenrider. Pitching change for the Falcons. Jax DeJean, freshman, will come in to pitch for the Falcons. Him and Kohler will switch spots. Pitch to shortstop. DeJean, 8 appearances on the season, only pitched 14 innings, but he has 21 strikeouts, an ERA of 8, and a whip of 2.57. But he's, like I say, he's only pitched 14 innings on the season. He has 2 saves. He got the save the other night against Carroll Kemper. Due up for Sheridan. They've batted through once already. Number 2 in the order. Number 3, number 15, Logan Shore, the first baseman. Shore grounded, grounded out to DeJean in the first inning for the second out. Scores around, not the area, but the state Class 2A, Subdistrict 1, Esterville and Unity Christian tied 2-2. 1A, we got some area games. Akron, Westfield, and Kingsley Pearson are playing. And in Cherokee tonight, Remsen St. Mary's is playing Coon Rapids Bayard for a chance to go to the state. So number 15, Logan Shore, ground out in the first inning for an out. DeJean on the mound for the Falcons. Here in this second time around the lineup for the Chargers. DeJean, the big tall righty, comes in at the first pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. DeJean, just a freshman. I'm going to say he's, 6. I'm going to say 6'4", 252, 210. The 0-1 down and away. 1-1 the count from DeJean. Kohler went 2 innings for the Falcons. The 1-1 from Jax. Down low, 2-1. Try to get a count on what Kohler had for pitches. That one right in the zone for a strike, 2-2. I have Kohler unofficially for 37 pitches through 2. So DeJean with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike out for out number 1. Shore heads back to the dugout, hands the bat off to Caleb Offenberger, the catcher for the Chargers. Got on due to fielder's choice.
Up next, the catcher, number 2, Caleb Offenberger.
In the first inning. DeJean with a strikeout in the first out of the inning. He'll face Offenberger. Breaking ball right in for a strike. Seeing what this Jax can do as a freshman, it's scary to know what that frame and body could do after 4 years of development. Outside pitch, nice by Hofling to go out and get it. 1-1 from Jax. 1 out here in the top of the third. Sheridan with a 2-0 lead on the Falcons. Ground ball to first base. Hoffman snaps it over to DeJean. Nice play to step on first for the out.
Next up, left fielder.
Shows his athleticism there as he runs over to first.
Defensive changes for the Falcons in the top half, or correction, the top part of this inning. Now pitching number 35, Jax DeJean. And moving to shortstop, number 1, Bryson Kohler.
So that'll bring up left fielder, number 12, Brock Oxenreiter, base hit and an RBI in the first inning. He settles in against DeJean. Jacks with the first pitch. Right in the zone for a strike. Second one, swing and a miss. 0-2 to Oxenreiter. DeJean going to try to end this inning right now. 2 outs, 0-2 count to Oxenreiter. Outside, try to get him to chase it. 1-2 the count. On deck, second baseman, number 10, Kason Page, who struck out to end the first inning. 2-0 here in Boone. Sheridan with the lead. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. DeJean takes him down. 1-2-3.
Third inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left.
No hits, no runs, no errors. Nobody left on. Due up for the Falcons will be Ladwig, Parks, and then the top of the order in DeJean. Back in 30 seconds to Boone, Iowa with more Substate baseball here on OAB Falcon TV, Fuller Digital Solutions.
Tired of dealing with hard water issues? Unsure of what's in your drinking water? Make the clear choice today by calling Mum Soft Water of Ida Grove, a family-owned and operated small business serving local Ida, Sac, Crawford, Monona, and Woodbury counties. From bottled water to water softening systems, Mum Soft Water is here to help. Celebrating their 10th year in business, they welcome you to stop in or call today for all of your water needs. Make the clear choice. Mum Soft Water, Ida Grove.
Welcome back to Boone, folks.
Leading out the bottom half of the third
2-0 Chargers as we start the bottom of the third. Gwynn will be out for his third inning of work, and due up for the Falcons will be the number 8 hole hitter, center fielder, number 12, Kelton Ladwig. Ladwig on the season, a senior, hitting .235. Settles in the right-handed box, down 2-0. Got to get something going here. That one a little bit high. Gwynn in his third inning of work has unofficially, I have him for 31 pitches through 2. Swung on and missed for strike 1. 1-1 the count. Falcons got one hit in the second. Spots with a single. Other than that, outs for the Chargers. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here from Boone, Fuller Digital Solutions bringing you Falcon baseball. 1-2 count. Breaking ball off the plate, 2-2 to Ladwig. Gwynn, Jace Gwynn in his third inning of work. He's only given up one hit. He's got one strikeout coming into the inning. That one low makes the count full, 3-2. The payoff pitch from Gwynn. Got him looking for the strikeout.
Up next for the Falcons, right fielder.
And that'll bring up right field number 2, Andrew Parks. Parks on the season is a junior, hitting .255, on base percentage of over 400. Been walked 9 times, been hit by a pitch 4. Gwynn with the first pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Breaking ball off the plate. 1-1 the count. One pitch from Gwynn. He steps off. He's going to take a second, check things over. Gwynn right in for a strike. 1-2 count. Gwynn, one of those pitchers, 28 innings, only 10 walks allowed and 2 hit by pitch, so he doesn't let guys on without getting hits. Swung on, foul. 1-2 the count. One out, bottom 3. Falcons trying to get things going, down 2-0 with 1 out. The 1-2 count to Parks. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down in the third. Drop third strike, down to first.
Jax DeJean
for the out. That'll bring up the top of the order for the Falcons. Number 35, the pitcher, Jax DeJean. Hit a deep one to left field earlier, back to the warning track. Oxenrider caught it right at the fence. So the first pitch in, high fastball up and out, 1-0 the count from Gwynn. Gwynn just a sophomore. 4-0 record on the season, 28 innings pitched. Swung on, hit deep center field. It's going to hit the fence. He's in for a double. He just made that look so easy, nonchalant. So a double and a runner on second for the Falcons with 2 outs. And that'll bring up third baseman number 3, Miles Chesney. Chesney 3 for 4 with 3 singles and an RBI the other night against Kemper. DeJean gets his batting gloves to first base coach, and when he's on base, folks, get ready for a show. 24 out of 25 stolen bases on the season. First pitch into Chesney, fouled off down the third baseline, 0-1 count. Miles Chesney grounded out to Gwynn in the first inning for the second out. The 0-1 drops in for a strike. 0-2 with runner on second, runner in scoring position. Anything hit into the grass is going to score DeJean with his speed out there. But with 2 outs, the 0-2 from Gwynn. Swung on, hit to right field. He's underneath it. Jensen makes the catch for the out. And a double in there by DeJean, but 3 up, 3 down besides that. 1 hit, no runs, no errors. They leave 1 on base. Due up for Sheridan in the top of the 4th will be Page, Jensen, and Shore. Back in 30 seconds on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Success requires the right components. The good stuff. Your local Ida Grove Napa stocks top quality auto parts, tools, and equipment for your next project. They even have many items for heavy duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment, oftentimes in stock. Plus access to more than 160,000 different parts they can order and have it ready for you in no time. Napa service, Napa know-how, combined with Napa quality and selection. When you shop your local Ida Grove Napa, get the good stuff.
Welcome back to Boone, folks, as we go to the top of the 4th. Sheridan with a 2-0 lead on the Falcons as they picked up 1 in the first, 1 in the second. Jax DeJean will be out for his second inning of work for the Falcons. He come in the third and took the Falcons down 1-2-3 with 2 strikeouts. Only threw 12 pitches. Due up for the Chargers will be the number 5 hitter in the order, the second baseman, number 10, Kason Page. He struck out to end the first inning.
4th inning for Sheridan. Second baseman, number 10, Kason Page.
So DeJean in his second inning of work for the Falcons. Kohler pitched the first 2, 37 pitches, 3 strikeouts, only gave up 3 hits, but 2 runs on 2 Falcon errors. DeJean sets out of the windup. He'll bring his first one into Page. Outside, fastball off the plate, 1-0 the count. Area scores of interest to Falcon fans. 1A scores, I'll bring them to you in just a sec. That one off the plate for a strike, 2-0. Akron Westfield is beating KP 5-0. And Remsen St. Mary's is up on Coon Rapids Bayard 1-0. That game in Cherokee. The 2-0 hit to right field down the line. Going to be foul ball. If that's fair, that's at least a double because Parks was nowhere near getting to that in time. Foul ball throws it in. A 2-1 count from DeJean to Page. Page is second baseman, a senior, hitting .371. The 2-1 from DeJean. High fastball, make it 3-1. Page leads the team 7 times he's reached on air. 371 batting average, team leading 31 RBIs. Swung on, ground ball right between DeJean's legs, that pitcher, and it's a base hit, 2 for 2. Runner on first to start things off for Page.
The Chargers, right fielder number 14.
And that'll bring up number 14, the right fielder, Kenton Jensen. And the Chargers, a well-hitting team. Let's see, they hit 329 as a team. 364 for the Falcons. DeJean with the runner on first, out of the stretch. He checks his runner. He comes in with a high fastball, 1-0 the count. Page on the season, 3 of 6 stolen bases. DeJean will check that runner, throws over, slides back in safe. The 1-0 delivery to Jensen. Right in the zone for a strike, evens it out 1-1. Class 2A Substate 7 championship baseball from Boone. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Jensen with a runner on first after a single to lead things off this inning is Kaysen Page. Sheridan up with a 2-0 lead. Picked a 1 up in the first, 1 in the second. The 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. For the first out, and that'll bring up third baseman, number 27, Connor Shore. Shore struck out in the second for the first out, and so with a runner on first in Page, DeJean looking to make quick work of this inning. With 1 out, he checks his runner, he throws over. The ball gets away from Hoffman, but it hits Page and kind of keeps the ball in front of Hoffman. Rolls kind of between first and second. Hoffman goes and picks it up. We're good to go. With 1 out here, top of the 4th. Beautiful night in Boone, Iowa for a Substate baseball game. Pitch in for a strike to Shore. Connor Shore on the season. A freshman hitting .313. 396 on base percentage. Sheridan got here with a big upset over Van Meter. Swung on, popped up, foul out of play. Down the first baseline. Out into the street on Boone Street. So an 0-2 count to Connor Shore. From DeJean with 1 out and a runner on first here, top of the 4th. DeJean shakes off the sign from Hofling, gets the one that he wants. Brings it high. Out of the zone, evens out the count 1. Makes it 1-2. I didn't mark that foul ball down. Falcon baseball here. They said he did not go a little bit low. It looked like he went around. So a 2-2 count with 1 out to Connor Shore, the third baseman. Kaysen Page on first after the leadoff single. The 2-2 from DeJean. Outside. Misses. Full count. One out. DeJean's already more pitches this inning than he had last inning. Inside. Ball 4. And I think that's the first walk of the night. Either team.
Chargers pitcher number 4, Jace Gwynn.
And that'll bring up the pitcher for the Chargers, number 4, Jace Gwynn. Had a double in the second inning, but stranded on third. He's the one that got that RBI in the second to make it 2-0. So with 1 out, runner on first, the infield playing in. That one in for a strike, runner on first and second. 0-1 to Gwynn. With 1 out, I could see bunt called here. The infield's in, Hoffman's in the grass. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 with 1 out to Gwynn. Let's see, Gwynn on the season, just a sophomore, hitting .222. 6 doubles, 7 doubles now. That one off the plate. 1-2 count. Page at second got quite the secondary lead on that one. Hopefully looked like he might make a throw down on that one, but he keeps it pulled in. So first and second for the Sheridan. That one off the plate. Hopefully makes a nice play. Runners are going to advance on the pass ball. And it's a 2-2 count. Runners at second and third. 1 out for the Chargers here in the top of the fourth. Chargers with a 2-0 lead. Got 1 in the first, 1 in the second. Gwynn with a 2-2 count from DeJean. Ground ball to shortstop. He grabs it. He's going to go to first for the out. He thought he was going to go home. He made it look like he wanted to go home, but he pulled it back and went to one for the sure out.
Center fielder number 11.
Because the play at home would have had to have been a tag out. First is a force out. So an RBI there on the ground out by Gwynn. 2 RBIs on the night for him, and that'll bring up center fielder number 11, Keegan Evans, with a runner on third. Evans, first one in. Hopefully high and outside. He made the fake throw down to third. Shore with a big lead after that pitch. So 3-0 Sheridan here in the top of the fourth. 2 outs. Evans at the bat. Up and outside. 2-0 the count. Hopefully he's looking like he wants to throw down to third because Shore's got a big lead, but Chesney's nowhere near the bag. So the 2-0 from DeJean out of the stretch. Down low for 3-0. My guess is that if we have a 4-pitch walk here, we're going to have a visit to the mound from Coach Johnson to kind of calm things down. 2 outs. The 3-0 pitch, he shows bunt, pulls it back, it's right in for a strike. And there it is again, Madison, a 3-0 count. 85% of the time, 3-0 is going to be a strike. So Keegan Evans with a 3-1, runner on third. Outside, ball 4. And there's runners at the corners.
Up next for the Chargers.
And there's going to be a time called by Coach Johnson. And he will come out and have a talk with his pitcher with 2 outs in the top of the fourth. Chargers with a 3-0 lead. Runners at the corners, and the top of the order up in Mason Smith. A ground out and a pop out, both to the left side of the infield. Runner on third is Connor Shore, and the runner at first is Keegan Evans after the walk. Meeting at the mound, Johnson just talking to DeJean in the infield, calm things down. Probably talk to nothing about baseball. I think the key to those visits is to just get that pitcher's mind off of baseball. And you don't want him pitching strikes, you just want him pitching the ball. Get his mind off throwing strikes and just throwing the baseball. Throw the baseball in, let the batter hit it, and let your defense do the work. So Mason Smith steps in. First pitch in, ground ball deads in the grass to Evans. He throws over to Hoffman, over to DeJean at first for the out. 3-1 from Hoffman to DeJean for the third out on the first pitch to Smith. So they pick up 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave 2 on base and due up for the Falcons in their half of the fourth. Hoffman, Kohler, and Spots. 3-0 Sheridan as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Back in 30 seconds on Fuller Digital Solutions.
With over 22 counties in our membership area, we know sometimes you can't get to North Star Community Credit Union location in person. Our convenient mobile app allows you to access your account information from anywhere. You can deposit checks and even transfer funds to and from other financial institutions. Download the app for free for Apple and Android devices today. Rather talk to a person? No problem. Stop in to any of our locations in Cherokee, Ida Grove, or Sheldon, and our staff will be there to help. You can also find more information online at nsccu.org. Federally insured by NCUA. Other rates and fees may apply.
Welcome back to Boone, to Memorial Park here in Boone, Iowa, as we start the bottom of the fourth. Due up for the Falcons will be first baseman number 34, Evan Hoffman. He grounded out to Smith at shortstop in the first inning. 3-4-5 due up for the Falcons. First pitch in from Gwynn. Base hit down the left field line for Hoffman. And we're going to have the lead runner aboard for the Falcons. And that'll bring up Bryson Kohler to the plate. Flied out, deep fly to center field in the second inning.
Shortstop Bryson Kohler.
Kohler on the season, a .338 hitter, 15 RBIs, 25 hits. Down 3-0, but the lead runner's on. Base hit to left field. Gwynn in his 4th inning of work for the Chargers. That one out of the way. Nice play by Offenberger to get in front of that one, to keep it in front of him. Swung on, ground ball between first and second and short. Goes past the shortstop. Everybody's going to be safe. I don't know if you're going to call that a hit. I'm going to call that a hit because that was right over the bag. Smith, I didn't think he was going to get to the ball at all. So we got first and second for the Falcons, and that's going to bring up sophomore number 20 left fielder Cade Spots. Had a base hit in the 2nd inning. So another one here would do wonders for the Falcons. Gwynn out of the stretch. Off the plate. Nice work by Offenberger to get out and get that one. He's had a couple of them as of late. Gets out on that right knee down and stops it in the left-handed batter's box. Runners get a good lead. Gwynn checks his runners. He comes with the 1-0. Base hit to right field. They're going to hold the runner at third. Hoffman's going to be held up. So we got bases loaded for the Falcons. 3 base hits to start things off here in the 4th inning for the Falcons. And we have bases loaded.
Falcons second baseman number 4, Miles Beck.
Only 4 pitches thrown, and there's been 3 base hits for the Falcons here in the 4th, and that'll bring up second baseman Miles Beck. Went 2 for 3 the other night. There's one hit to the shortstop to Smith. He touches second over to first for the double play, but the Falcons get one across. Hoffman scores, and it's a 3-1 ball game. Kohler goes to third. Let's see, we got 6-U there for the first out. 6-3 for the second out.
21, Isaac Hofling.
So it's going to be the catcher, number 21, Isaac Hofling, with a runner on third. Falcons pick one up on the double play. Ground out. Spots gets the, Beck gets the RBI. Breaking ball in off the plate, 1-0 count. Base hit scores one and would make it a 1-run game here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 outs. Gwynn with the 1-0. Just a little high, make it 2-0 to Hofling. On deck, center fielder Kelton Ladwig. The count with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Make it strike 1. We're exactly 1 hour in. And we're in the bottom of the 4th. The 2-1 breaking ball got him swinging. 2-2 the count. Score update from Cherokee in Class 1A. Remsen St. Mary's ahead of Coon Rapids Bayard 3-0 on their quest for a state championship state tournament appearance. The 2-2 to Hofling here with 2 outs. Inside, ooh, they got him. Got him looking on the inside pitch for the strikeout. The Falcons pick one up on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave 1 on base. After 4 complete here in Boone, Sheridan leads 3-1, due up for Sheridan, Shore, Offenberger, and Oxenrider. Back in 30 seconds on Fuller Digital Solutions.
At Nutrien Ag Solutions in Ida Grove and Battle Creek, their purpose is to grow our world from the ground up. They are the area's leading expert on crop inputs, services, and solutions. After all, they've been here since 1981. Nutrien plays a critical role in feeding the future by helping growers like you maximize yields. Nutrien Ag Solutions of Ida Grove and Battle Creek, moving the agricultural industry forward today and for generations to come. Nutrien Ag Solutions, proud supporters of the OABCIG School District and communities.
Welcome back to Boone, folks. Here, Iowa Class 2A Substate number 7 championship game. Sheridan Chargers with a 3-1 lead over your OABCIG Falcons. Falcons picked one up there in the 4th, in the bottom of the 4th. 3 base hits. Miles Beck grounds into a double play but gets the RBI as bases were loaded. And it's 3-1 going in the top of the fifth. Due up for the Chargers will be first baseman number 15, Logan Shore. It'll be the second time around the lineup for DeJean on the mound. He came in and started pitch the third and the fourth. See pitch count. I have him unofficially for 38 through 2 innings of play. Kohler had 37 through the first 2. This will be the Chargers' third time through the lineup. Shore has grounded into, Shore had a base hit, and then he struck out in the third. So first baseman Logan Shore, number 15, comes to the plate for the Chargers here as we start the top of the fifth.
Top half of the fifth inning for Chariton. First baseman number 15, Logan Shore.
Let's see, I got some more text. Akron Westfield with an 8-0 lead over KP. Remsen St. Mary's 6-0 in those 1A games. So 3-1 as we start the fifth here. First pitch by DeJean outside for a ball. Nice take by Shore. It'll be Logan Shore, Caleb Offenberger, and Brock Oxenreiter. Case and Page. 2-0 the count from DeJean. 3-1 in favor of Sheridan here in Boone. Substate championship. The 2-0 count from DeJean to Shore. That one in for a strike. 2-1 the count from Jax. Kohler started on the mound. Him and Jax just kind of switch pitcher for shortstop as they come out for the third inning. Down in the zone inside, 3-1 count. DeJean, this will be his third inning of work. Struck out 2 in the third and 1 in the fourth. Took him down 1-2-3 in the third, and then Sheridan got a couple hits and a walk and scored a run in that fourth inning. 3-1, the 3-1 hit to center field. Ladwig's on his horse, going to be over for the catch. Nice play by Kelton Ladwig for the first out of the fifth, and that'll bring up the catcher, number 2, Caleb Offenberger. Got on in the first inning for fielder's choice and then scored that game's first run and then grounded out to Hoffman. Hoffman to DeJean in the third inning. A 3-1 ball game here in favor of the Chargers as we start the top of the fifth. 1 out. The first pitch from DeJean. Out and away. Back to the backstop. 1-0 the count. Oxenreiter, the on-deck batter, runs and grabs it. Keep the flow of the game going here. With 1 out, the 1-0 pitch from Jax. Breaking ball drops in the zone for a strike. 1-1 count. Sun's gone down behind the trees. We don't have to worry about that in our face anymore. Beautiful ballpark here in Boone for baseball. The 1-1 hit to right field. Parks is coming in. He's right underneath it for the catch. 2 up, 2 down for the Falcons in the fifth. They couldn't have found a ballpark more almost in between from Sheridan to where I sit is 101 miles to Ida Grove is 99 miles, so almost right in the middle of these two schools. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Brock Oxenreiter, with 2 outs in the fifth. Down low for a ball. Oxenreiter a base hit and got an RBI in the first and then struck out in the third in his first appearance against DeJean. 3-1 in favor of Sheridan here. Top 5, 2 outs. The 1-0 count from Jax. Breaking ball drops right in the zone for a 1-1. Oxenreiter watched it just fall right in. It had to have looked like it was coming right at him and then drops in the zone. 2 outs, the 1-1 from DeJean. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. 1-2 the count. Due up for the Falcons in the bottom will be Ladwig, Parks, and then the top of the order. Going to look to get back in this thing. They picked one up in the fourth to make it 3-1. The 1-2 from Jax. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, and he sets him down 1-2-3 in the fifth. One strikeout, no hits, no runs, no errors, nobody left on. Due up for the Falcons will be Ladwig Parks, top of the order. 3-1 in favor of Sheridan as we go bottom 5 from Boone. Back in 30 seconds on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. To receive notifications and links about your favorite team's live streams, join our text club by scanning this QR code or text the word on the screen to the number shown. If your business would like to be a sponsor on broadcasts like this, please reach out to us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Join us all year long for coverage of your favorite team on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Welcome back to Boone, folks, here at Memorial Park in Boone, but this Substate 7 Class 2A Substate Championship game. Sheridan with a 3-1 lead on the Falcons here in the bottom of the 5th. Leading things off will be the center fielder, number 12, Kelton Ladwig. Ladwig is his only at-bat of the night, a strikeout to lead the things off in the 3rd. Let's change things around right here, Mr. Ladwig, and get things going for the Falcons. Falcons started off the 4th with 3 base hits. 3 singles in a row to load the bases, and then backgrounds out into a double play, but gets the RBI. First one in to Ladwig, a strike. Gwynn in his 5th inning of work. That one off the plate, make it 1-1. Gwynn on the night, let's see, got to add him up here, 58 pitches. Unofficially for Gwynn going into 5. The 1-1, swing and a miss on the low, down in the dirt, and make it a 1-2 count with no outs here in the Falcons half of the 5th. That one high and inside, make it 3-1. Oh, they're saying 2-2 on the board. I've been wrong before. 2-2 from Gwynn. Swung on, ground ball to third base. He snags it out of the grass over to first for the out. From shore to shore.
Right fielder number 2, Andrew Parks.
Yes, I just said that, from shore to shore. Connor to Logan for the out from 3rd to 1st. 1 out here, bottom 5. And that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, right fielder Andrew Parks. Struck out in his only at-bat in the 3rd. Gwynn working out of the stretch. Swing and a miss on the high fastball. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Little low on that one. Make it 1-1 with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Score update, Substate 1, Class 2A. Unity Christian with a 3-2 lead over ELC. Breaking ball off the plate, make it 2-1. That one down in the dirt, make it 3-1 to Andrew Parks. Number 9 hitter on deck, the top of the order, Jax DeJean, had a double off the left center wall in the 3rd inning, hit a long fly ball that was caught at the warning track in the 1st, down to left field. So it's 1 out, a 3-1 to Parks. Right down the pipe for a strike. So the payoff pitch for Gwynn with 1 out to Parks. Got him! Made him. Got him looking on that one, kind of stalled him on that one. So with 2 outs, that'll bring up the top of the order, Jax DeJean. Gwynn throws the ball in, wants a new one. DeJean in the 1st inning, long fly ball, caught at the warning track down in left field, and then in the 3rd, that double off the wall in left center. 1 for 2 on the night for Jax, hitting .561 on the season. The first pitch from Gwynn. High fastball up and away, 1-0 the count. Gwynn, his 5th inning of work for the Chargers. Breaking ball off the plate, 2-0. Gwynn just give up 5 hits so far tonight. Three to 1 Chargers. The 2-0 pitch to Jean. Swung on, hit the left center field. It's going to fall in for a base hit. And DeJean's going to be aboard with a single in the 5th with 2 outs. So a runner on first for the Chargers, or for the Falcons, excuse me, with 2 outs, and that'll bring up number 3, the third baseman, Miles Chesney. See if the Falcons can get something going. Have not seen Offenberger throw one down to second yet, so I'm not sure what he has for an arm, but my guess is Jax is going to be on the move here shortly. First pitch to Chesney, fouled down the third baseline, right over to Coach Johnson. 0-1 count with DeJean at first. My guess is he won't be there long. Breaking ball off speed, out of the zone, a little high, make it 1-1 to Chesney. Chesney went 3 for 4 with 3 singles and an RBI on Saturday in the win over Kemper. Throw over to first to DeJean, slides in safe. From the looks of his slide in, he could have had 2 more steps. He's got a tall, long frame. He can afford to get out a little further. Inside, and it hits Chesney in the shoulder. Hits him right in the left shoulder.
Now to play for the Falcons.
So a hit by pitch is going to put 2 runners on. First and second for Hoffman. Hoffman a base hit in his at-bat in the 4th inning and then scored the Falcons' only run on the bases loaded double play. And there's going to be time called by the Chargers. They'll go out and have a talk with Jace Gwynn, their pitcher, with runners on first and second with 2 outs. And Hoffman coming to the plate. It ground out to Smith at short. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change, folks. Gwynn's going to make his way out to center field. And I'll get a number on this pitcher. We'll see who's going to pitch all center field. Keegan Evans, the 8th grader, is going to come in to pitch for the Chargers. Let's look up some stats on Evans on the season. Keegan Evans, the 8th grader, pitching, let's see. Let's see, Keegan Evans, he's pitched in 6 games. He's got a 1-0 record. He's only pitched 19 innings. He's a lefty. He's got some velo. He's got a batting average against him of 163. Okay, he's only pitched 19 innings, but he's got an ERA of .74, a whip of 153. Giving up 14 hits, only giving up 3 runs in those 19 innings.
Now pitching, number 11, Keegan Evans.
Evans, just the 8th grader. Gwynn will move from pitcher to center field. Not sure how many pitches he gets in warm-up, but we're just going to stay here. We'll talk some looking on Varsity Bound. These 2 teams have never met. That's dating back to 07. Sheridan got here with a big upset win over Van Meter, and OABCIG is here with a win over Kemper Catholic 8-4. See if I got any more score updates. Not yet. Last I had was Unity Christian beating Esterville in Subdistrict 1 3-2. Esterville beat Unity early in the season, I believe by a score of 3-0. But I believe Unity is playing their best baseball of the season right now. So as we hit back to the ballpark, Memorial Park here in Boone, pitching change for the Chargers. Runners on first and second for the Falcons after a Jax DeJean base hit and then a hit by pitch to Chesney. Keegan Evans will enter. Evans and Gwynn will flip-flop center field and pitch. Evans, just an 8th grader, will step in to face Hoffman. A base hit in the 4th inning for Hoffman, and he scored the only run. That one hits in for a strike. That's huge for Evans, first pitch strike. does not give up a lot of runs, only giving up 3 on the season. The lefty checks the runner at second and first. He comes in, swing and a miss, strike 2. Looks like it might have got the catcher in the arm. Field umpire comes in, scrapes off the pitching rubber to make sure it's clean. Evans steps on, works out of the stretch with the runners on first and second, 2 outs. Falcons looking to get something going here. The 0-2 to Hoffman. Hit down the right field line, foul. It's out of play. Hoffman looking for another base hit here, scores at least 1. I'm not sure what Chesney has for wheels, but I know Jacks will score from second. Anything hit into the grass. 2 outs are going on the crack of the bat. They're going to have a jump start. Both runners get a good lead. The 0-2 high fastball. Hoffman leaves it alone. 1-2 the count from Evans. Evans, the 8th grader, started the game in center field. The 1-2. Got him! Looking for the 3rd out. Evans comes in and strikes out Hoffman to end the inning.
They score no runs off of 1 hit.
Score no runs on 1 hit.
Left on base. Do it for the Chargers in their half of the 6th inning.
2 left on base, no errors. As we go top 6, due up for the Chargers. Page, Jensen, Shore. Back in 30 seconds on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Life always has its bumps along the road. When you're in a bind, give Precision Towing in Ida Grove a call. Precision Towing offers swift, professional, reliable towing, hauling, and wrecker services. Anytime, anywhere, day or night, rain or shine. Trust the professionals at Precision Towing to get you back on track. And remember, 24/7, big or small, we tow it all. Precision Towing, Ida Grove.
Welcome back to Boone, folks, as we go to the top of the 6th. 3-1 Sheridan, as they will be at their 5, 6, 7 in the order. Case and Page, Caton Jensen, and Connor Shore. Jax DeJean out for his 3rd inning of work for the Falcons. Took him down 1-2, his 4th inning of work. He pitched the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Took him down 1-2-3 in the 3rd and the 5th in the 4th. There was a 2 walks in there and a base hit, and Sheridan picked up their 3rd run. So 3-1 Sheridan as we go to the top of the 6th with number 10, second baseman Cason Page. He's 1 for 2 on the night, a base hit, a run scored. He struck out in the 1st. DeJean settles in for his 4th inning. First pitch in. Caught the outside corner for a strike. I have DeJean unofficially for 50 pitches through the 3 innings as we start the 6th, 3-1 in favor of Sheridan. That one outside, 1-1 the count. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions bringing you OABCIG Falcon playoff baseball. Winner of tonight's game will advance to Merchant Park in Carroll to the Iowa Class 2A State Baseball Tournament. The 1-1 from DeJean, swing and a miss on the breaking ball, make it 1-2. He got Page to chase that one. On deck is right fielder Keaton Jensen. He's 1 for 2 on the night. And Connor Shore 0 for 1 on the night for the Chargers. 3-1 in favor of Sheridan. The 1-2 from Jax. In for a ball. 2-2 gets past Hofling. Both teams had about the equal drive. I was saying earlier, Ida Grove is 99 miles from here, and Sheridan is 101 miles. So just a short 2 hours for both teams to make this trip to Boone tonight. Beautiful night for baseball here in Boone. 2-2 count from DeJean. Off the plate, fills the count 2-3-2. Here in the top of the 6th. Case and Page 1 for 2 on the night. A base hit, a run scored, and a strikeout. DeJean with the payoff pitch. Misses the corner for a walk. Chargers got the lead runner on board.
Chariton right fielder number 14, Kenton Jensen.
And that'll bring up right fielder Kenton Jensen. 1 for 2 on the night, a base hit, run scored, and a strikeout. Some score updates. I'll pull those up again. I'll get them to you here in between pitches. High fly ball hit to left field. Spots is underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. That was Keaton Jensen for the first out. Will hold the runner at first. Remsen St. Mary's with a 6-0 lead in the 6th over Coon Rapids Bayard. That's 1A. And also in 1A, Akron Westfield up on KP 10-0 in the 4th. So with 1 out here in the top of the 6th, that'll bring up Connor Shore, runner on board after the leadoff walk. Connor Shore, the third baseman, a walk and a strikeout, 0 for 1 on the night. Connor Shore, a freshman, hitting .313 on the season. They're going to call a balk on Jax. And the runner, Page, will go to second. I happened to look down at my page, and so I didn't see exactly what he did there. Called a balk on DeJean. So 3-1 Sheridan, runner on second, runner in scoring position. Connor Shore. DeJean out of the stretch. He checks his runner. First pitch out of the zone, 1-0 count. A balk, folks, is there's rules of what the pitcher can and cannot do when he's on base, and with the runner on base, it's even more critical of when he works out of the stretch. Certain things he can, and they're saying that's another balk. And so my bet is that Johnson's going to come out and ask what's going on here. What's he doing? Is he not coming set, I think is what it is. When you come out of that stretch, you come together and you have to pause for at least a 1 count, and he apparently isn't pausing, is the only thing I can guess. But it puts a runner from first to third on the balk, 2 balks. And so Sheridan has a runner 90 feet away, and they have a 3-1 lead here in the top of the 6th. They're looking to put more on it and put this out of reach for the Falcons. And those balk pitches do not count as pitches either. So a 1-0 count, that's a high fastball, 1-0, 2-0 the count. Count with 1 out. DeJean with the pitch. Ooh, just misses. 3-0 to Connor Shore. 1 out. Runner on third for the Chargers. On deck is Jace Gwynn. A double and a ground out. 2 RBIs on the night. 4-pitch walk by DeJean, and there's runners at the corners for the Chargers, and that'll bring up Gwynn. And he's going to go to second. Nice base running by Connor Shore. Got a walk to first. Nobody covering second. DeJean standing on the mound with the ball. And Connor Shore looked at second and thought, nobody's there, I'm going to take it. So it's going to be second and third for the Chargers. And now Coach Johnson wants to have a talk with his infield. Say, guys, come on, you got to pay better attention. We're better than that. Runners at second and third for the Chargers, 1 out in the 6th. They're looking to add to this 3-1 lead they have on the Falcons here. Meeting at the mound with Coach Johnson, talking to his infield. Let's see if I got another score update. That's softball. ELC Esterville Lincoln Central softball. Class 3A with an 8-1 lead over West Lyon. I don't know if that's over or not. That for a chance to go to state also. I have a friend from high school who his son and daughter both play baseball, softball for Esterville, and both ELC baseball and softball play tonight to go to state. Different towns, so he had to kind of flip a coin and see which game he was going to go to. So with 1 out, brings up Jace Gwynn. First pitch in, up and out of the zone for a ball. Runners on second and third for the Chargers. Gwynn 1 for 2 on the night, a double, 2 RBIs, a ground out. That one hit hard to second baseman off the glove of Beck. Shortstop over to first for the out. Nice play. Kohler to cape on that one. Comes out of the glove of Beck and bounces right over to Kohler as he was running towards second. Throws to first for the out. but Gwynn gets his third RBI of the night as Page scores on the play, and Shore goes to third, and Shore's only at third. That Shore going from first to second on the walk just turned down a double play. Fouled back by Keegan Evans as he came into the game to pitch, got the last out. He comes up and he fouls one back. That play when Shore goes to second on that walk, if he doesn't do that, he's on first, and that ground ball turns into a potential double play, could have ended the inning. So smart base running by him. The 0-1 to Evans. Down in the dirt, gets past Hofling, and the runner is going to score from third in Shore, and it's a 5-1 ball game, folks. Here in Boone, Sheridan with a 5-1 lead, top of the sixth. Keegan Evans up to bat with a 1-1 count. And the top of the order is around the corner for the Chargers in Mason Smith. Evans steps in with a 1-1 count. Swung on, high fly ball to right field. Parks goes back underneath it, makes the catch for the out, but not until the damage is done. They get one run, or they get 2 runs.
Sixth inning, 2 runs up and no hits.
No hits, no errors, and nobody left on for the Chargers. They have a 5-1 lead. Going to the bottom of the sixth will be Bryson Kohler, Kate Spots, and Miles Beck. Back in 30 seconds on Fuller Digital Solutions.
With a click of the mouse or a tap of the app, farmers, you'll have the information you need when you need it. Welcome to Quad County Corn Processors online at quad-county.com. Get more done in the day with cash bids, discount schedules, market information, and notifications on what's important to you, like hours of operation. Information is power and profit, and we have the information farmers need online at quad-county.com. Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, partnering with farmers to fuel the nation.
Welcome back to Boone, folks. Neil Cruz on Fuller Digital Solutions bringing you OABCIG Falcon baseball. Falcons down 5-1 as we go to the Falcon half of the sixth. We'll be the number 4 spot in the order, 4, 5, 6. Bryson Kohler, Cade Spots, Miles Beck. On the mound for the Chargers is 8th grader Keegan Evans. He came in and pitched to one pitcher in the 5th. Pitched to one hitter, got Hoffman, struck him out looking to end the 5th. And so Evans, the 8th grader, will settle in for his first full inning of work for the Chargers. Kohler steps in. 1 for 2 on the night, a base hit. And a pop out to center field. First one in is a ball. Evans on the year, got some good numbers. Just an 8th grader. This one hit foul towards the first base dugout. Shore is over at the fence, not going to be able to make the play as the ball goes foul out of play. 1-1 count to Kohler. Evans on the season, just a .74 ERA. 25 strikeouts, make that 26 as he struck out Hoffman in the 5th. Just a 163 batting average against him. Some good numbers for the lefty 8th grader. Swung on, base hit to left field. Kohler is going to be aboard to start things off here in the 6th. That is the start the Falcons needed. And that'll bring up Cade Spots.
Left fielder number 20, Cade Spots.
2 for 2 on the night, 2 singles. Falcons started off the 4th with 3 straight base hits to load the bases. See if we can do it again. That one down and away from Evans, 1-0 the count. Kohler on first will get the lead. That one hit to left center field. It looks like it might find a gap. No, Gwynn's going to be over to get it for the out. 1 down, runner on first. Nice solid hit by Spots. And that'll bring up second baseman number 4, Miles Beck. Back on the night. A pop out to the shortstop. And he grounded into that double play, but got an RBI in the 4th that scored the Falcons' only run. Kohler on first. Evans works out of the stretch. High fastball, and they're going to appeal down, and they're going to say he went around for a strike. It looked like from here that he went around, but the umpire just wanted to make sure. The 0-1 Down and away, gets past the catcher. Kohler's going to take second. He's going to turn and look. And we're going to have a runner in scoring position for the Falcons with one out. And a 1-1 count to Miles Beck in the Falcon half of the sixth. Falcons the home team tonight, so they will have a chance to bat last. The 1-1 off the zone. They're going to say it's a little bit outside, 2-1 the count. 7-0 Remsen St. Mary's from Cherokee over Coon Rapids Bayard in the bottom of the sixth. So Remsen St. Mary's well on their way to another state tournament berth. 3-1 count from Evans to Beck with a runner on second, and Kohler got there on the pass ball. 5-1 Sheridan. Falcons need to get something going right here. Swung on ground ball back to Evans. He looks the runner over to first for the out, but Kohler advances to third. So 2 down in the sixth inning. Kohler on third after the leadoff base hit. And that'll bring up Hofling 0 for 2 on the night with 2 strikeouts, but Hofling went 3 for 3 on Saturday with 3 base hits, 3 singles. So he needs to channel his inner Isaac Hofling and bring out one of those base hits. The first pitch in, down and away. Nice save by Offenberger to keep a run from scoring. So with 2 outs, bottom 6, Falcons with a runner on third. Evans out of the windup. Inside. Ooh, they're going to say that's a strike. Caught the corner. 1-1 count with 2 outs to Hofling here in the sixth. That one outside. Nice job by Offenberger to go out and get it and save a run. 2-1 the count from Evans. The 8th grader come in to close out the 5th from center field. Got the strikeout on Hoffman with 2 on and 2 outs in the 5th. The 2-1 swung on. Smith grabs it at short, over to first for the out. Evans almost caught that line drive. It went just off his glove.
in their half of the sixth, no runs.
So they get 1 base hit, no runs, no errors. We'll leave 1 on base. After 6, 5-1 Sheridan as we go to the top of the 7th. Due up will be the top of the order. Smith, Shore, and Offenberger. Back in 30 on Fuller Digital Solutions.
At Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, we want your corn and you want the best price. We can both win. We strive to give you multiple marketing tools for your toolbox by offering a variety of contracting options, including basis, minimum price, HTAs, bonus premiums, and accumulators. You work hard for each bushel, and we work hard to give you every penny you deserve at Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, partnering with farmers to fuel the nation.
Welcome back to Boone, folks. Fuller Digital Solutions. I'm Neil Cruz bringing you OABCIG Falcon Baseball Substate Championship. The winner of tonight's game qualifies to go to Carroll to Merchant Park for the Iowa Class 2A State Baseball Tournament. Going into the top of the 7th, the Falcons down 5-1 to the Sheridan Chargers. Falcons got here with a win over Carroll Kemper the other night, and Sheridan got here with a monumental upset over Van Meter. 6-5 in extra innings. Sheridan with a 24-3 record on the season. Just got a score update. Akron Westfield with a 12-0 win over KP. Or 12-0 in the 4th. Baseball, Unity Christian with a 3-2 lead over Esterville in the bottom of the 7th. So Esterville's got to pull something out of their hat there to keep that game going. Unity were trying to get a chance to go to the state tournament. So the Falcons in their Sheridan's top half of the 7th, they'll bring up top of the order shortstop Mason Smith, 0 for 3 on the night. I wonder if there's a game this year that he's went 0 for 3, because on the season he's hitting .443. So he will lead things off. 2 groundouts and a pop-out for Smith on the night. He's made some heck of a plays at shortstop tonight. Breaking ball off the plate, 1-0 the count from DeJean. DeJean come in and pitch the third and the fourth and the fifth and sixth. Let's see. I have him. Let's see. I'll get a pitch count here shortly. Curveball off the plate, but he swung at it and missed. 1-1 the count. I have DeJean for unofficially 66 coming into the inning. 5-1 Sheridan as we start top 7. That one off the plate as well. 2-1 count from DeJean to Smith. Smith, the senior for the Chargers, leads the team in almost all offensive categories. The 2-1 high fastball. 3-1 from DeJean. On deck, Logan Shore. 1 for 3 on the night. The 3-1 delivery from Jax. Inside's going to walk him on 5 pitches. The Chargers got the lead.
Now batting for the Chargers.
Batter aboard.
15, Logan Shore.
That'll bring up first baseman number 15, Logan Shore. A junior, hitting .268 coming in. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Base hit in the first. Strikeout in the third. Pop out to center field in the fifth. The first pitch. Outside for a ball. Smith with a big lead at first. I could see a throwdown from Hofling here to Hoffman to try to snag him. He's really getting a big secondary lead. Jax checks the runner for his second pitch in. Fouled back. 1-1 count. 5-1 Sheridan here, top 7. Falcons need to get out of this top half and pick up some runs to keep things going in the bottom. Due for the Falcons, it will be Ladwig, Parks, and then DeJean at the top of the order. The 1-1 from Jax, up and away for ball 2, 2-1 the count. He walks Smith to start things off. My question is, how long does Coach Johnson stay with DeJean here in the 7th? And there's another balk. I think on that one, DeJean is wondering what he did. I think on the first 2, he got called for 2 in the last inning. I think he knew what he did, but that one he kind of shrugged his shoulders like, hey, what did I do on that one? So a runner on second. Smith there after the balk. The 2-1. Hit to right center field, left center field. It's going to be down for a hit. They're going to send Smith. Misplays the ball in left field. And it's going to be an RBI single for Logan Shore, and Sheridan has a 6-1 lead. And that'll bring up the catcher, Caleb Offenberger, and there's going to be a visit to the mound from Coach Johnson, and we could likely have a pitching change here. Not sure who you would go to. Chesney is unavailable as he pitched over the pitch count on Saturday to make him available for tonight. And so they're going to bring in Cade Spots from left field. Let's see what the defense will do. DeJean's going to go back to short. Kohler's going to go to center. And Ladwig will go to left. Cade Spots will come in to pitch. Let's see some numbers on Spots. He's 4-0 on the season, only pitched 14 innings. A batting average against him of .157. The righty, ERA of 2.44. So that is the pitching change for the Falcons. Got to pull out all the stops right here as it's 6-1 Sheridan, and they're down to their last 3 outs. The Falcons need to get out of this and get some runs in the bottom of the 7th. Coach Johnson out. Talk to his infield. Spots will get some warm-up throws here from Boone. Score from Spencer, Iowa. Esterville Lincoln Central loses their state bid, and Unity Christian wins and heads to the Class 2A tournament. Beat Esterville 3-2. Remsen St. Mary's with the win over Coon Rapids Bayard. Akron Westfield with the win over KP. Win takes their bids to the Class 1A tournament, also in Carroll. So we'll see what the Falcons got for the Chargers here in the 7th. Umpire says 2 pitches left. Neil Cruz bringing you Fuller Digital Solutions, bringing you OABCIG Falcon Baseball. Cade Spots with 2 warm-up pitches left. The infield back up, ready to go. Spots comes in to pitch. DeJean goes from pitch to short. Kohler, who started the pitching, went from short to center. Nope, it looks like Kohler's going to go just over to left. It looked like he was going out and sending Ladwig to left, but
moving back to play is shortstop number 35, Jax DeJean.
And Kohler goes to left field.
Center field to left field, number 12, Kelton Ladwig, and moving to center field, number 1.
So with a runner on first, no outs, and down 6-1, Spots will come in.
Number 2, Caleb Offenberger.
Spots, just a sophomore. Due up will be the number 3 hitter in the order. Number 2, the catcher, Caleb Offenberger, got on a fielder's choice and scored the game's first run in the first, and then a ground out and a pop out. First pitch, throw down to first, pass Hoffman, and the runner's going to take second on the throwing error. And now the Chargers got a runner in scoring position as Hofling snap throw down to first, got away from Hoffman. The pitch in was a ball, so it's a 1-0 count from Spots. This Falcon team young, only start 2 seniors, so they're going to bring a lot of this team back next year. High and inside, 2-0 count from Spots. The 2-0 in for a strike, make it 2-1 from Spots. That's got to make a lot of that's going to give Spots a little relief there to get that first strike thrown in. You come in relief like that, you just want to throw strikes. So the 2-1 from Spots. Swung on, ground ball towards third base. Chesney grabs it. It's going to be foul ball. They're going to call foul ball. And it's going to be a 2-2. They're going to say it hit. They're going to say it hit Offenberger. To me, it sounded like it went off the plate, but maybe it hit him first. So a 2-2 from Spots to Offenberger. Runner on second is Shore. After the base hit, they've already got one across in Mason Smith. This inning, 6-1 Chargers. That one a little low. 3-2 count. Full count to Offenberger. The full count, swung on, ground ball, base hit to left field. They're going to they're going to hold the runner Shore at third. So runners at the corners with no outs for the Chargers. And that'll bring up Brock Oxenreiter, the left fielder. He's 1 for 3 on the night, a base hit, RBI in the first, and a strikeout. And there's going to be pinch runner, I believe, Quentin Gruwell.
Courtesy running at first base for the Chargers.
Courtesy runner will be Gruwell.
Gruwell.
Oxenreiter, number 12, the left fielder, will step in. Struck out in the third and the fifth. Runners at the corners. Spots out of the stretch. He'll check his runners. Get the sign from Hofling. That one hits the dirt in front of him. Runner was on his way to second, so runners at second and third. Spots' delivery is a little bit different than I've seen. He really comes over the top. I mean, his right arm literally comes straight over the top of the body. Hits the dirt in front of the catcher. Hofling gets by him. Runners advance, and it's 7-1 Chargers in the top of the second, or top of the seventh, with the runner at third. Spots was on his way back to the mound, about halfway to the mound, and Hofling was still back at the fence, and Offenberger at third or the runner, Gruwell, kind of faked like he wanted to come home. It got the attention of Spots, though. The 2-0 swung on, base hit left field, and an RBI He's going to stretch that into a double. Stand-up RBI double for Oxenrider, or Offenberger, excuse me. That was Oxenrider, scored Offenberger. And Gruel scores.
Chargers, second baseman, number 10,
and that'll bring up second baseman Kason Page. And it's 8-1 Chargers with no outs in the top of the 7th. Spots just trying to stop the bleeding now so the Falcons can try to do something in the bottom. And they're call a balk on Spots. The 4th one called on the Falcons tonight. And so Oxenrider will make his way to third after the double. Sheridan looking to punch their ticket to the state baseball tournament in Carroll. 8-1. That pitch up and inside, 1-0 to Page. That will be quite the haul from Sheridan to Carroll, Iowa. That one gets up and away. 2-0 the count from Spots to Page. Runner on third is Oxenrider after the double. The 2-0 right in for a strike. Remsen St. Mary's in Class 1A punches their ticket to the state baseball tournament with a 8-0 win over Coon Rapids. Ground ball hit foul down the first baseline, 2-2 the count. St. Mary's with that win, they qualify for their 9th consecutive state baseball tournament. And Akron and Westfield just went final over KP, 13-0. So Akron, Westfield, and St. Mary's both into the 1A state tournament out of the same conference. Swung on, foul down the first baseline, right at the dugout. So a 2-2 count with no outs. Runners on third for the Chargers. Falcons trying to get out of this top half, get to the bottom, and they got to put up, right now they got to put up 7 to keep this game going, or Sheridan will qualify for the state tournament. The 2-2 inside, dead ball, hits the batter. And we're going to have runners at the corners for Kenton Jensen, the right fielder.
Kenton Jensen.
Jensen on the night, 1 for 3, base hit, a strikeout in the 4th, and then a fly out to left field in the 6th. Runners at the corners. Spots his delivery. In for a strike, throw down to second to get the steal, and he's not in time. So runners at second and third. In for a strike, so 0-1 count to Jensen. So runners at second and third. Sheridan's already put up 3 this inning, 8-1 lead. That one a little high, makes it 1-1. That went in the dirt, and I stopped by Hopefully to keep a run from scoring. Two-one count to Jensen. Spots checks his runners. Down in the dirt, gets away from Hopefully down to third baseline. Runner's going to score from third, and Oxenrider. Hopefully, it would kind of bounced off Hopefully and went straight down to third baseline. Hopefully couldn't go for it, because then that doesn't leave anybody covering the plate. And so Spots had to make his way for it, but Oxenrider saw that he wasn't going very quickly, so Oxenrider took off home and slid head first. Little Pete Rose All-Star Game slide, and slides in to make it a 9-1 game. 4 runs in the top of the 7th for Sheridan. And with a runner on second, a 3-1 count. In for a strike, fills it up 3-2 as we have no outs here in the top of the 7th. Falcons on their third pitcher of the night, Cade Spots. That one foul ball right off the plate. 9-1 Chargers here, top of the 7th. down in the dirt, and that's a walk. Falcons just cannot get the strike zone. They're praying for an out right now, and that'll bring up Connor Shore. Let's see, Shore 0 for 1 on the night, a strikeout and 2 walks. He has scored a run. Looking at the Falcon, I just don't know who they would go to in the lineup if they wanted to bring in another pitcher to try to get some outs. That one catches the zone, 0-1 count from Spots. Runners at first and second for Sheridan. No outs, top 7. Falcons a young team, only graduate 3 seniors, 2 that are in the starting lineup. Inside high, 1-1 the count. Seniors Miles Beck, Kelton Ladwig, and Trenton Gilbert will be the only 3 seniors, so this team will come back with a vengeance next year. Down low for a ball, 2-1. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions bringing you OABCIG Falcon Baseball. Substate Championship. The winner of tonight's game will qualify to go to Carroll to the state tournament. The 2-1 misses. 3-1 with runners on first and second. No outs, top 7. Chargers have put 4 across this inning. Spots walks another one. And there's going to be a mound visit from Coach Johnson as that walk loads the bases.
Jace Gwynn.
And that'll bring up center fielder Jace Gwynn. Time called by Coach Johnson. Regardless of tonight's outcome, he's going to be happy for his dad, head coach Gordon Johnson of the Akron Westfield Westerners, as they qualify for the state 1A tournament. And there's going to be a pitching change, I believe. Let's see what they're going to do. I think they're going to bring in Andrew Parks from right field, it looks like. Parks is going to... It looks like he might... Nope, there's going to... Let's see what we're doing. Trenton Gilbert will enter the game. Looks like he's going to be the pitcher. Trenton Gilbert Sr. will come in and pitch for the Falcons. Spots will most likely take his spot back over and left. Gilbert on the season, he's pitched in 5 games. He's got a 1-0 record. Batting average against him of .295, ERA of 5.81. He's pitched 15 innings on the season. We'll step aside for 30 seconds and be right back with more Falcon baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
There may not be a word more fitting than complete when it comes to Reese Auto Parts and Service of Odobolt. Not only do they have all the necessary CarQuest parts for your vehicles, they service them too. Cars, SUVs, and trucks, including heavy duty, plus towing services. 46 years of experience with 4 generations of Reese family hard work and dedication to your ultimate satisfaction. Fair, friendly, family service at Reese Auto Parts and Service in Odobolt.
Welcome back to Boone, folks. 9-1 here in the top of the 7th. Pitching change for the Falcons. Senior Trenton Gilbert will come in and be the 4th pitcher of the night for the Falcons with no outs and bases loaded in the top of the 7th for the Chargers. They've put 4 across already this inning. Gilbert, a senior for the Falcons. Some pitching stats. I mentioned a few before the break. Gilbert, he's 1-0. .295 batting average against him. ERA of 5.81. A whip of only 2.17. A whip, folks, is they add up all the hits and walks that you allow and divide it by how many innings you've pitched. So that just kind of gives you an idea of how many walks and hits you allow. And so the first batter he will face will be the center fielder who was the starting pitcher for Sheridan, Jace Gwynn. Let's see, Gwynn on the night. 1 for 3, a double, but he's got 3 RBIs. He's had an RBI every time he's been up to bat. Scored the game's second run on an RBI that he hit his double in the second inning. Then he's got an RBI on both of his groundouts in the 4th and the 6th. So with bases loaded, he comes up. Nice stop on the ground ball. And throws to second for the out. DeJean. That was Chesney at third. Nice diving stop and then throws to second for the out, but not until the run scores. So Gwynn gets on fielder's choice and gets another RBI. That's 4 on the night.
Pitcher number 11, Keegan Evans. Now pitching for the Falcons, number 10, Trenton Gilbert.
So 1 out, and that'll bring up Keegan Evans. First one, pop fly, foul. Nice play by Chesney over there in foul territory. He ran over, caught the ball, and ran into the fence. Nice defensive play. He made that diving stop just a pitch ago. So 2 outs. He doesn't look like he feels really good right now. He's kind of bending over, grabbing his knee. He ran into that fence hard. So nice catch, defensive play there by Chesney for the second out. Top of the order, Mason Smith. Second time this inning. First pitch in for a strike. Runner Gwynn goes to second on the pitch, so runners at second and third. So Gilbert comes in, throws 2 pitches, gets 2 outs. Shakes off Hofling, gets the pitch that he wants. The 0-1 to Smith. That one's high, make it 1-1. Ten to 1 Sheridan, the 1-1. Nice play by Hofling to stop that in the dirt to keep a run from scoring. As Sheridan has put 5 across this inning. Gilbert comes in with bases loaded, no outs, and 2 pitches later has 2 outs and only gave up 1 run so far. So the 2-1 from Gilbert. Swung on, foul down the right field line. 2-2. So this Sheridan team with a 10-1 lead trying to make their way back to the state baseball tournament for the first time since 2013. Had a big monumental upset over Van Meter to get to this game, 6-5 in 8 innings. So the 2-2 count with 2 outs from Gilbert. Breaking ball foul down the third baseline. Gilbert, the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4th pitcher of the night for the Falcons. 2 outs, top of the 7th, 2-2 count. Gilbert to Smith. Swung on, hit a long ways, foul down the left field line. Drops foul. Falcons got some work to do in the bottom of the 7th. Down 10-1, due up for the Falcons will be Kelton Ladwig, Andrew Parks, and then the top of the order with Jax DeJean. Mason Smith settles in a 2-2 count against reliever Trenton Gilbert for the Falcons. The 2-2 swung on, popped up. DeJean underneath it at short, shakes everybody else off and makes the catch for the out. So 3 outs, but not until they put up 5.
They score 5 runs off of 3 hits.
5 runs on 3 hits. 2 runners on. Due up for the Falcons. Ladwig, Parks, top of the order, and DeJean. Back in 30 seconds on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Since 1925, Rex Chevrolet has served Northwest Iowa's vehicle needs. Hi, I'm Mark Hansen, a third-generation dealer at Rex Chevrolet GMC in Oneyville. It continues to be my privilege to help you roll down the road in the wheels you want. More space for a growing family, sporty for your weekend cruise, economy for your daily commute, and durability for the hard-working days. We have a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles fit for every lifestyle. Stop by and visit Rex Chevrolet GMC in Oneyville today, or view our inventory online at rexchevrolet.com.
Welcome back to Boone, folks, as we go to the bottom of the 7th. You're watching OABCIG Falcon Baseball. They're down 10-1, so the Falcons got some work to do to try to secure a bid in Carroll at the Iowa Class 2A State Baseball Tournament. Sheridan with the 8th grader Keegan Evans on the mound for his second full inning, going to try to put a stop to that state tournament berth and qualify themselves for the first time in 11 years.
Center fielder number 12, Kelton
Kelton Ladwig, the center fielder, will start things off. He's 0 for 2 on the night, a strikeout and a ground out. And then Andrew Parks, and then the top of the order. So it's going to be Keegan Evans, the first pitch in for a strike. Evans came in and got a strikeout on Hoffman to end the 5th inning. And then he came out in the 6th, gave up a base hit, and then took him down 1-2-3 after that. So the 0-1, swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Ladwig. And it looks like we're going to have Trenton Gilbert as the on-deck batter because he came in for Andrew Parks in that last inning when he came in to pitch. So the 0-2 to Ladwig. Drops in the zone, got him looking for the first out.
Up next for the Falcons,
and that'll bring up Trenton Gilbert.
Trenton Gilbert.
Gilbert, a senior, trying to extend his high school career. Steps in, bats lefty. On the season. That went in for a ball. Nice take by Gilbert. Gilbert on the season hitting .273. 7 RBIs for the Falcons. That one in for a strike. 1-1 from Evans to Gilbert. On deck, the top of the order, Jax DeJean. The freshman hitting .560 on the season. That one outside, make it 2-1. Sheridan just 2 outs away from their first state tournament berth in 11 years. 2013. The 2-1 from Evans up and away, make it 3-1. Nice take by Gilbert. That'd have been hard not to swing at that one in this situation, down by 9. Evans, the lefty, out of the windup. The 3-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 fills the count. One out, bottom of the 7th. Falcons down to their last 2 outs. Full count. Evans to Gilbert. Ball 4 is going to walk Gilbert. So the Falcons got a runner on board. And that'll bring up
number 5, Jax DeJean.
Shortstop Jax DeJean. 2 for 3 on the night. A double, a single. Flied out to left field to the warning track right at the wall in the first inning. Has hit 3 really hard hit balls. So with Gilbert at first and 1 out, Evans, the lefty. That one in for a strike. Swung on, ground ball between third and short, off the glove of the third baseman, and it's going to be everybody safe. I don't know if you mark that as a hit or not. It's almost got to be an error because I think he throws him out if he makes that catch.
Number 3, Miles Chesney.
So first and second. First and second for the Falcons, and then I'll bring up third baseman Miles Chesney, junior Miles Chesney. 0 for 2 on the night. Foul ball straight back to the fence. 0-1 the count. Evans, the lefty, settles in. He gets the sign. He checks his runners. Foul ball straight back at us. 0-2 to Chesney from Evans, the 8th grade lefty. Gilbert on second, DeJean on first, 1 out, bottom 7. Falcons need 9 to keep this going. The 0-2 hit foul down the right field line. Chesney doing everything he can to keep things going. 0-2 the count to third baseman Miles Chesney. Chesney went 3 for 4 with 3 singles last Saturday in the win over Kemper Catholic. The 0-2 from Evans to Chesney. Got him swinging for the strikeout. 2 down, bottom 7, runners on first and second. And that'll bring up Evan Hoffman, the first baseman. 1 for 3 on the night, a ground out and a strikeout, a base hit and a run scored in the 4th. The Falcons down to their last out. Sheridan 1 out away from qualifying for the state tournament for the first time in 11 years. The pitch from Evans. Swung on, hit to center field. He's underneath it. He makes the catch for the out. And Sheridan will be going to Carroll to play at Merchant Park in the Iowa Class 2A State Baseball Tournament. The Falcons season will end with a loss 10-1 to the Sheridan Chargers, and they will end their season with a 15-9 record here in Boone, Iowa. A good end of the run season for the Falcons as they entered the postseason tournament play with a 13-8 record, and they will end their season 15-9. The two teams shake hands at crossed home plate. Coach Johnson leading his team out there to end the season, and Coach Trenary and the Chargers will make their first time trip to the state tournament since 2013. Thanks for watching tonight, folks. Fuller Digital Solution. I'm Neil Cruz, Madison Jurgensen on the computer and video. The Falcons end their season with a 15-9. We'll say goodbye to seniors Kelton Ladwig, Trenton Gilbert, and Miles Beck. Thank you to all three of you for what you've done for the Falcon program to build it to what it is today. Coach Johnson and the young Falcon team will bring a lot back for next year, so good things to come for the Falcons. So I will step aside. We'll say goodnight for tonight. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in football season this year for Falcon football. Neil Cruz on the night for Fuller Digital. Thank you. Have a great evening, and go Falcons.
When you walk into Sioux Valley Family Health, we want you to feel as if you are entering our home.
At Sioux Valley Family Health, our goal is to improve the health of our community by improving the health of the families who live here. Dr. Christopher Vandaloon and his staff are here to serve you because our priority is to treat each patient as if they are our own family. Make an appointment with us today.
Your family is our family at Sioux Valley Family Health.
24-4 on the year, and it will.
As you cruise through downtown Odeboat, Iowa, you'll find Swanson Insurance and Real Estate. Have you visited SwansonWithYou.com? Put in a quote request. Check out real estate listings. Swanson Insurance and Real Estate, with you through the ages. Downtown Odeboat, online at SwansonWithYou.com.
Welcome to Wonderful. A wonderful way to start your day with a delicious coffee drink. A wonderful way to spend your lunch hour with a freshly made sandwich. A wonderful way to quench your sweet tooth with a phosphate or tasty ice cream treat. A wonderful place to gather with friends and family. Welcome to Wonderful. Welcome to the Pharmacy, Soda Fountain, and Coffee House, located in downtown Ida Grove.
The Ridge Senior Living in Holstein is an excellent solution for a relaxed, worry-free, independent lifestyle. The focus in independent living is maintaining your independence. You may choose to participate in any of our number of community activities, grab some popcorn, and enjoy a movie in our lovely theater. You may also choose to utilize our meal services, whichever suits you best. At the Ridge at Holstein, we are committed to providing you and your loved ones with excellent customer service. We invite you to stop by, say hi, and take a tour with us today.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
Strikes out 5, walking nobody, and taking the loss for OAB.